Hello and welcome to Mizzou with the New Haven Shamrocks. On the Marionville Class 2 MSHSAA Semifinal. I'm Fred Katz. We're in for a lot of basketball today, folks. We've got games at 12. We've got 40 here at Mizzou Arena at the Herm Center for both boys and girls. Quick starting line. Let's tip off Marionville. JC Dishman, Young, Hicks, and as New Haven wins the for New Haven, McDonald, Munzik, and Steinhoff. We are underway here at Mizzou. Get into the game at 17. Marionville 21 on the season. New Haven here, passing the ball around the perimeter on offense. Coach Ray Steinhoff is confident. As he was saying before the game, he loves the team and that he feels really the way that they're going to play in this series. It's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be a block, and it's going to be against Stein, the freshman guard. Marionville's an interesting team. We talked about it, the freshman guard. They actually three freshmen. They knew they were going to do to the season as everyone misses the rebounded Amy Hicks, and Marionville to try to get their first score of the game. The coach Steinhoff was saying he was going to be starting coming into this season. It was going to be different. He knew it was going to be where it's taken on a winning record over the past two semis. That's Steinhoff taking it up. Coincidence there. Coach's daughter, but she on the season 38.6 free, and she's a volume shooter. 8 3-point attempts in those 27, shooting 42%. She's the team's leading scorer, averaging. Once again, passing the ball around the top. And there's so many games here. And every year they do here at Mizzou. They do it over in the Herm Center, basically in the same complex of buildings. And with the Mizzou Sports is the elbow is for Munzik, and all of a sudden up 4-0. 5:40 here in the first quarter. Remember high school 8-minute quarters. They go to college and they make it 20 minutes. Go to the pros and they change it right back to wide open from Dishman, and she hits quickly 4-3. Marion scored for the first time in the semifinal. So Dishman shots already. Comes gone in, she had that wide open. It's going to be an offensive foul, a turnover. First foul of the day for New Haven. Marionville's going to get the ball back with a chance to take it, of course, really early in this game. Foul, of course, went on Ederer. That's her first foul, team foul. Overall, stolen on the side by Marionville gets the ball back. Marionville passing the ball around the perimeter. Both these teams like to come out, and so far in man defense. So far they've done it today. New Haven man defense and Marionville coming out defense. Neither team really likes to press. Wright goes to the hoop, goes up and round him, but falls off. She's going to be shooting. She fouled on the shot and almost went in, and also almost had a couple of three points. The foul is Ederer again, so we're not even 4 minutes into this game. Ederer's already got a couple of fouls. Gerling is coming over, and she's in for Ederer, who's quickly in foul trouble as Wright misses the first. the bench player, has played the game this season. Not really a knocks down the second free throw to tie up the game. 6% for the field for Gurley. And it's just as I was saying, neither team really. All of a sudden, Marionville comes out and kind of a sag press off of him and push pressure on him. Steinhoff has being a good ball handler though, and that time. Hoop again, this time with the left hand, goes held off the backboard, off the rim. No good, but that one's going to be waved. Shot. The foul's going to be on against Marionville. And it's time. That's the second foul so far. So a couple of players already in foul trouble. 3 minutes and 41 seconds in this game. We've got 2 fouls on Stein, fouls on Ederer as New Haven had the ball, but the ball in to McDonald. Back to Steinhoff at the top once again, trying to make something. She really likes to dribble. Goes again with the left hand. This time, rebound Marionville. Comets bringing up the ball up fast. Over to Dishman on the right. Spin move out to the base. And the shot around and goes in. So give her second and of the day. And Marionville takes a 6-4 here at Mizzou Arena. Steinhoff almost like Jeremy Lin, where she just dribbles around like crazy. The teardrop floater is up. No offensive rebound by, and the shot from the elbow is good by Emily. So New Haven comes, ties it up with 3.5 minutes in the first quarter. Again, passing around the perimeter. It seems like every time they go a couple of passes on the perimeter and then go straight to the hoop. Sometimes they kick it back out. Sometimes, but Dishman really likes to hang around the perimeter and then see what she can do. Kick back out to Dishman. She gets out, goes in, foul. The shot is waved, no good. On the floor. So far, they're calling fouls. They're not going to let anything go. It's going to be against Gurling. So Ederer in trouble. Gurling comes in for her and then picks up a foul. That's the third foul on today. Pass back into Josie Young, hanging around the key, and back at Finn, who came off the bench earlier. Back out to Dishman at the elbow. Back over to Young. Young, nice spin. Left hand, no good. Now goes back to Young. So she takes. She's going to try to calm it down with Dishman. The lady Comets, like, we're doing a lot of passing around the trip, a lot of one dribble, and then trying to. I guess that's the way you play with no shot clock. Dishman again, and the shot from no good. Rebound, New Haven. That was no good by Dishman. As Steinhoff brings the ball up, dribbling around the top of the key and over this line. And another shot from the baseline. No, to be a rebound by Marionville. That shot was no good by Emily. Marionville once again going, getting it back out. Shot no good by Amy Hicks. Haven. McDonald on New Haven already has 4 rebounds. Not yet, but she's got her 4 boards. She's kind of getting that inside. As to the hoop and fouled on the floor. It's going to be no shot. She's going straight to the hoop. She's got those incredible shoots. She's got a really good 3-point percentage. Of course, she shoots 70% from the line. And you can tell she's getting to the line. That's going to be the 4th team foul on Marionville as New Haven ball back once again. Off who dribbles once again, top of the key where it's pretty start off, goes left hand up traffic off the backboard, no good. Rebound to the leads. Young brings the ball to Marionville. We're tied at 1:17 left in the quarter in this MSHSAA semifinal. Dishman with the ball and knocked away. Ball is stolen by New Haven. We're going to have a jump ball.
So nice defense by she seems to be doing everything for the now. Marionville gets the ball. New Haven actually ball, so they get the possession. Down low off the inbounds. Dishman rebound goes once to New Haven, and that's McDonald with her rebound. She's dominating the now. So far, only 12. A lot of rebounds. 45 left in this quarter. We're still tied at 6. That's a good rebound by Marionville. Young's gonna bring the ball up. What might be the last possession of the half. We got 33 seconds left, and there's gonna be a foul against. It's gonna be against Steinhoff. First, the team's 4th. 32.5 left in the first quarter. Marionville's got the ball back. So far, they've had relative possessions, and once again, they pass it right into Young, who she's fouled. So the 5th foul of the New Haven Shamrocks. The foul on Steinhoff, that's huge. It's the 2nd foul of the game, and offense, and it seems like part of this defense runs through Steinhoff. So that's a big foul. You don't want her in trouble. As Young first free throw to put Marionville up to 6. 31.4 left in the quarter. Marionville looking good, but so is New Haven. Misses the 2nd free throw once again by McDonald. 6th the board of the night, and Marionville goes into the press. But Gerling going up, and she gets the bucket in the big play by Stephanie Gerling, and also a really good Steinhoff, who broke the press and found Gerling all the way back. Marionville just tag, and Gerling was cherry picking, penetrate, and get to the hoop. So I keep saying this could be the last possession of the half, but the shot clock, they're running quickly. 20 seconds left still, and possessions we've got left there. Gets the free throw, and Marionville goes up 9-7 with 20 left. Young brings the ball for Marionville. Haven takes the 9-7 lead. At the top of the key, 9 seconds left. Penetrates, goes up, and hits. Young, 5 seconds left. Let's see if you get a shot up. 4, 3, 2, and by Munzik, air ball, no. That'll do it. We end the first quarter. You're tied at 9. You're Fox Sports Midwest. Hello and welcome back to Mizzou Arena. Marionville are tied in this semifinal at 9 at the first quarter. Marionville coming out in kind of unusual defense for them so far. They've been playing really hard on the ball, trying to deny Steinhoff. Right there as they find Steinhoff down right through her hands, out of 7:49 left in the quarter. Ball's going to go back to Marionville. At the end of one, a couple players with 3 scores. Gerling's got 3. That 3-point play. Dishman's got 3. Marionville, as do Young, and but the big story now is McDonald on. They've got 7 boards in this game, and I'm not 100%. All of them have been defensive, and there's 8 rebounds. He's killing down low right now. Steinhoff brings the ball up for New Haven. Still tied at 9. Over to Munzik and Steinhoff, who's going to set back up at the top of the key. She fouled at the top of the key, not really her. Who goes down her off the back. Good rebound goes to Marion. Gets the ball up court. She's a tall point guard. She really go inside. She likes to clear. Over to Dishman. Back at the top of the key. Rim, no good. Rebound goes to it's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to be the late points. And that was Dishman. Personal of Dishman. That's the 5th team. Once again, that press. That's Taryn Finn right on the ball on Stein. Problem is, she's got 2 fouls right now, so she's got when she's going to the hoop, which she likes to. She's got to be careful on defense. And New Haven is the first score of the quarter. That one, courtesy of Elise McDonald. She did everything on the board, so why not get her to the night? Now 2 points, again, 8 rebounds. Talk about a dominant performance. Young misses the 3 and rebound once again goes. They're just dominating the class right now. They're plus 3 column. That one actually wasn't McDonald. It was Ederer pulling down the rebound. Ederer foul trouble in the first quarter. A couple of fouls have to sit early. And now Ederer comes back and gets the shot. New Haven goes up. Timeout Marionville. 5:53 remaining. Has jumped out to a 4 to start off this second quarter. It might not sound like 13-9 game, 4-0 can be a thing. A nice move and a nice pass to get the ball. What's interesting is that New Haven has a couple of important players, and Editor and Steinhoff playing with a couple of fouls, being aggressive. They're not changing or their defensive game plan. Steinhoff still consistent straight of the hoop, and right there you saw get the ball off a pass, go up, and take the ball to the defender. It's always an opportunity charge that doesn't. Steinhoff really cares about that. He's still trying to get his points. So Young brings the ball from Marionville. Taryn Finn goes in and so Marionville gets their first. Or sorry, that's not Taryn Finn. That's Whitney Wright. 5 points now, and Marionville only down. So Steinhoff brings the ball up in. Marionville has stayed in this defense. And there's going to be another foul. This one. So Marionville's going to get the ball back. It's going to be against Elise McDonald. It's McDonald's personal. It's the team's 6th. So those fouls are right up there as you see the timeouts remaining. 5 for New Haven, 4 for Marionville. Just recently called that a couple of minutes ago. As Wright hangs over to Dishman on the other side and back over to Brown. Brown misses, rebound goes to Steinhoff pushing it up court. Crossover. She likes going left. She's been going a lot more than she's been going right today. She takes it up to the top of the key. Girl outside and back over to the top of the key. She swings it back. Steinhoff. And Stephanie Gerling from the elbow, and New Haven takes a 2-11 lead. 4:40 remaining here in the quarter until we hit halftime. New Haven leads by 4. Dish 3. That rattle up, and the rebound goes back to New Haven. This one is Ederer pulling it down. New Haven up 13-8 on battle right now, and that could explain a point lead. Again at the top of the key where it seems like most of these possessions start. Over to Gerling on the elbow. And back up to McDonald, picks back up to the top of the key and over to the corner. Now loses her dribble and finds Call. Back to Ederer. Ederer goes up, hook shot with the right hand, and it's so Ederer has a really nice second quarter. She's got herself 6 points. It's a 17-11 lead Dishman to the hoop, puts it up, off the board, and that's good. JC Dishman making things happen. 5 points. 2 for 5 field in Marionville. It's now only 17-13. 3:30 here in the quarter. As off goes up, misses, but she's fouled. That's going to be against Taryn Finn. Good defense on Steinhardt. Foul looks like it's going to be on the floor, actually. So New Haven gets the ball on the baseline, and they get it back out on the top of the key. Finn's been playing really good defense on Steinhoff, not really getting it. They're playing deny, just ball deny defense on her. Look at the top of the key. Nice from Whitney Wright, denying her. And there's a trap. Stephanie Gerling gets the ball, walks with it, turns it over, and a Marionville ball. That was really good by Marionville. They're playing very good ball handlers right now. You see Finn doing it on Steinhoff, and you just saw Wright really denying the ball handler. Just making the Rocks feel uncomfortable. Josie Young hits from the base. All of a sudden, Marionville is back with 17-15 right now. 2 remaining in the first half. Munzik brings the ball up for New Haven. They just totally denied Stein on high bounce. Over at the top of the key. Munzik airballs. Comes over to Young. Young. Court goes to the left hand and dribbles over to the corner. About that 3. Didn't end up. Passes all the way over to Brown. Brown misses and the rebound out to Steinhoff. Gets fouled. That's not the kind of foul that you're 94 feet away from your basket. Steinhoff's going to. That was the 7th foul. Just a correction on the score. I said 9 before. It's actually 15. So Steinhoff out. And the first ball is good. She makes her 64 out of 9 season. Now I guess 65 out of 9. It's 70%. This team 63% from the line and some both. So 15 lead in favor of New Haven. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first half. Turns the ball up. I don't think she's sat. I don't think Steinhoff is sat either. So these 2 point guards really doing for their teams. Dish to the elbow. Rebound goes to Haven. Pass from Eder and Steinhoff, but brings it up court on Finn. O'Connell to 3-point line and to Eder. Back up to the top. Steinhoff, 1 dribble with the left hand for the teardrop, and that's good. So Steinhoff starting to got maybe a little bit of a roll here. She gets points, a couple assists, a couple of rebounds. New Haven's up 15. There's Brown. They're really sagging. Whitney Wright around the perimeter. Young. Young goes to the right hand after the left-handed dribble off the bench. So Marionville within 4, a minute remaining here in the first. Finn is off this time. Let Steinhoff. No more pressing on Steinhoff. Actually going to be out of bounds. It's going to be out of bounds on Young. So Finn gets the ball back. Defense, as you see, Steinhoff really nice left hand, and then that teardrop. And it does that same move, dribble, and then up with the right hand. Only she hits it off the backboard. Difference in style, 2 point guards between Young and Steinhoff. Steinhoff kind of a small, Young more of a penetrating point guard. Eder hits out to McDonald the elbow, no good. Fight for the loose ball, going to be a jump ball. Nice hustle by Steinhoff with a ton of white in there. She's the only green one. Ultimately doesn't Marionville's going to get the ball back because they had possession. So Young pull up. We're coming to the second half. 40 seconds left as we're winding down in this first half. Dishman with the ball. Young from three. No good. Rebound goes. Munzik's going to bring up, and we're going to have a timeout by Steinhoff and the New Haven Shamrocks. So 29 seconds remaining in this half. New Haven has a 20-17 lead. 4 timeouts for both teams. New Haven's got 4. Marionville's got 4. In case you're just tuning in, we're at Mizzou Arena in this Class 2 state semifinal. The New Haven Shamrocks and Marionville Comets. New Haven came to the game for the 17-12 Marionville with a 21 record. Obviously, both of these they're playing in their Class semifinal. Steinhoff is leading in points right now. She's got 6. Gerling's got 5. Josie Young is leading with 7 points. Field goal attempts for Marion. Dishman and Wright also have 5. So Steinhoff brings the ball up. Seconds left, winding down in this half. They look like they're one last shot at the buzzer. Steinhoff dribbling around the top of the key with the right hand, going to the hoop. The defense sags off, and that's got her 8 points, and Michael's going to try to get one last shot. 5 seconds left as Young brings the ball. She's going to take it herself. Jump stop, up and good buzzer. So a nice move, and that's kind of what we've seen. Steinhoff makes the move, and makes the move. It's 20-18 at the half. New Haven lead. This is anybody's game. You're listening to the MSHSAA Class 2 semifinal on FoxWest.com. welcome back to Mizzou Arena. MSHSAA Class Final between New Haven and Marionville. I'm Fred. In case you missed the first half, I missed a pretty close one. Leads this one by 4 right now, 23-19, and it's pretty good scoring from either side. Rachel Steinoff right now score for New Haven. She's got 8 points. She's also got a couple of rebounds, This game has really been controlled by point guards on either side. Steinoff, like I said, 8 points, a couple of rebounds, couple assists, 3 for 5 from the field. She's on defense, and then on the other side, Young, and also she had that at the end of the half. She's got 9 points, 4 for 9 from the field. She's been shooting like crazy. She's over 3, but she's still got her rebounds. She's got her assist, and we're about to start the second. Ball is inbounded to Rachel. This offense seems to complete. Steinoff at the top of the key, and she gives it over to Hallmeyer. Steinoff on the elbow at the 3, and she turns it over. Find McDonald down low. The ball trickled out and over. So Marionville gets the ball. Now, one of the big parts of the half was McDonald, who had rebounds. She had 7 rebounds in the first quarter. And then she only had one very early in the second quarter. She died out. She went to the bench for a little while. She didn't have a rebound when she came back in. Misses from the elbow. And what do you know? McDonald pulls down her round of the game. Over to Steinoff, who brings it up. New Haven leads this one 20-19 as we start the third quarter. Steinoff with the right hand. She's been the whole game. She goes up. She's fouled. And count it. And so Steinoff's the first scorer to hit double digits. She's going to be going to the line to get number 11 on the day. The foul's going to go to Dishman. That's her second personal foul. It's, of course, the first team for either team here in the second half. Steinoff is from the line now on the day. She hits that one. 70% in the season coming in. She's really, 83 3-point, 27 games, and she 100% of them. Young answering right back. This is back and forth between Young and Steinoff. They have 11. Young is 5 for 10. Steinoff back up. New Haven leads this one 20-21, 6:44 in the third quarter. Down to McDonald down low. She had, but the help defender foul there, so she's going to be going to the line. It looks like the foul is going to be on right on Marionville. Now, the foul's actually going to go against Hicks, so Wright came over. The foul was going to be against Hicks, who was her, right? Or McDonald just kind of got by her, and Hicks had to give that. So McDonald is the first throw. That's her first attempt. She's 31 for 43, 7%. That's incredibly solid for a big second one. So one McDonald. New Haven takes a lead with 6 left in the third quarter. Young once left. Pass back out to the there's Dishman. Back over to Hicks, who just had the foul. And there's Stein and back over. Kind of doing this one dribble towards back out to the perimeter offense. So you see Wright just do that as Dishman, and Dishman does it. And it almost looks like a Venn diagram routes that they're taking in the hoop. And what Dishman hits the 3, so after that, after probably 8 or 9 passes, Dishman finds the shot she likes and hits from the corner. That's the first 3 of the day for Dishman. She's got 8 points. Second 3 of the day for Dishman. She's got 2 for 3 now from long range. And Marionville is 3 points with 5 left to go here in the third quarter. Steinoff dribbles around and back over to Hallmeyer, who hits. So New Haven back up 5. Dumps the ball back up court. One dribble up, no good with the right hand. Goes out to New Haven. Steinoff gets the ball on the outside. She takes it up slowly. Steinoff dribbling around, goes over to the left and passes back over to on the perimeter. They work it into Edera. One dribble off balance by Edera. One dribble, took a hit off the head, up with the right hand and hit the left. So New Haven goes up 6, and there's going to be a timeout. Marion leads this one by 7. Is now 3 for 5 from the field. Most of the first quarter, she picked up a couple of fouls. Left, did you see that nice move by her? A nice pivot, turns around on the floor. This team likes to put the ball on the floor and shoot off. That's essentially how all their points have been. Not a lot of catching and shooting from New Haven. Kind of seen that more on the Marionville. I've seen that Dishman might be a catch and shoot player and is their penetrator. Well, the New Haven kind of all seem to be penetrators. They kind of all seem to be players that want to get to the basket. One thing that's really interesting about this team is they don't really have a that plays a lot. They've got Connor, they've got Menke, they've got Sherb, but not really players that get to play a lot in this roster. The rotation players tend to be sophomores and juniors. It's a team that could really excel next year. Marionville, similarly, they don't have a senior on the roster. So they start 3 freshmen. So these are young teams that have really bright futures. Young from 3, and good. So this is really a battle of the point guards. Young hits her today. Her 12th field goal. She's been efficient. 6 for 14 points. She's the game scorer. And Marionville 4 points with 4:25 in this here third quarter. Across the court to Munzik. Low to Ederer. Nice pass. That's a design play. But really good play, and it worked. It goes up 6. Ederer's got 8 points. That's just a play where knows Ederer is going to be cutting to the basket no matter what happens. As Amy hits the down low, get a 4-point game once again. Went back to that play before on New Haven. Ederer to cut to the basket as soon as the ball goes curling. Knows that Ederer is cutting. Of course, caught the defense off guard. Back cross court to Munzik again. Over to Gerling in the corner. This time cutting McDonald. No good rebound. Saved by Dick. Back out to Young. Young puts on the court. The basket on the right side. Doesn't cheese. Kicks it back out to Dishman. Dribbles, goes up with the left hand. Loose ball foul. Looks like it's Dishman. And so that's the third foul of the day. It's a big foul. More important players on this team. Third team foul right now for Marionville. Steinhoff takes the court for the New Shamrocks. Again for the third straight possession. Munzik, who then finds Gerling. So 3 straight possessions. She was trying to hit, couldn't find it. Back over to Gerling. This time she sees with Ederer, throws it away, but it's saved by Munzik. Air ball. Time that Munzik is airballed and outside. So maybe not really throw from the outside. Ball goes back to Marionville. Young this time. 14 points. Dishman with the ball on the outside. She's at the 3-point line. And back over to Nelson. Young finds around back over to Dishman. It's a team that knows they don't play with clock and they use it to their advantage. A lot of passing, just waiting around to wait for a shot. Shot no good. Comes back out to Marionville. Dishman no good. And the rebound once goes to Marionville. This time it's Young up with it. So Young does everything. That's her 4th rebound. She's also got 3 assists. Just stats right now. She goes to the hoop. That's going to be a foul as she's with the left hand. And it's against Steinhoff. So Rachel Steinhoff picks up her foul. So we've now got 2 important players, one on each team. Altro with 3 fouls. You've got Dick, who might not be shooting so great right now. Volume shooter, 3 for 10 from the field. She's got 3 fouls. And Steinhoff is guarding Young. Now all of a sudden, Young just keep going to the back and keep trying to do what she does best, which is working penetration, because she's going to be trying to get Steinhoff the 3rd foul. If she can do it in the 3rd, that's unbelievable for this. It really helps Marionville out a lot. Marionville, usual, trying to get the ball and trying to get right with the ball. Gives it back to Young, who relaxes and waits to run a new set. Over to right in the outside. Thought shot, didn't take it. Dishman for swishes home. Marionville within one. A minute 30 left here in the quarter, and Marionville has come on a mini 6-0 run. New Haven leads this 30-32. Dishman's got 11 points now. She's got threes already. She's taking them. 3 for 5 from 3. Steinhoff with the ball. Hasn't been shooting only 6 shots, but she's been a 11 points on those 6. That's a nice ratio to have. Steinhoff from the elbow to the left hand through traffic. And nice play. Steinhoff. She's got 13 points and 7 from the field. That's what you like to see. And Young just falls the ball. New Haven comes up with it up court. There. Kallmeyer not really one to usually up court, not really one usually handling the ball in those hips. Almost walked, but luckily sign off right away. New Haven playing a very similar set. They're kind of bringing it now in the third quarter, hanging around the left side of the court, passing over to Gerling on the right, passing to whoever's hanging around in the corner. Almost turned Gerling, threw it away, knocked away by Steinhoff, comes back up with it. They're going to try to hold for the last shot. Gerling passes up in 3, finds Steinhoff. 8 seconds. Steinhoff through traffic, goes up. Saved by McDonald. Over to right. Right pushes up. 2 seconds from half court. She walked. So the shot doesn't count. New Haven back 1.4 seconds. They're going to have a chance to get a shot off if they can run a nice play. And they can just inbound the ball. To at least New Haven leads right now by to the corner. Put up by Eder. Off back rim, no good. So we're through 3 at Mizzou Arena, and New Haven Marionville by 3, 35-2. You're watching the Class 2 semifinal, and you're also listening to on FoxSports.com. Hello and welcome back to Mizzou Arena. We've got a tight one heading to the quarter, and New Haven in this MSHSAA Class 2 35-32. As we there, I almost said state semifinal, which I can't say because the MSHSAA contains the word state. That would be redundant. So obviously struggling as the Lady Comets get the ball past Dishman out on the baseline. And I keep trying not to say final and stuttering when we go into breaks. New Haven leads 7.5 minutes left. Ball out in the elbow, out into the corner. Young gets the ball back into the corner, this time Dishman. Dishman, penetration with the left hand, goes up with the right. No good, rebound goes over to New Haven. That's Kallmeyer. Steinhoff brings the ball up, as we've been saying all game. Battle of the point. Steinhoff right now, 13 points. 5-8 shooting. Young for Marionville, 14, 6 of 12 shooting. That's going to call the ball, and it's going to stay with New Haven. So 7:03 left. The New Haven Lady Caps are 10 minutes away from holding on to the advancing to a MSHSAA final. Shot no good. Who takes the ball up court at one position. She goes left to the three-point line, and once again, Marionville is just running this around the perimeter offense. There's Dishman. Was the foot on the line? Foot was on the line. That's 2. Dishman just her third three or fourth by maybe an inch. But even Marionville is within one now. We've got a close game in the arena to start off the day. From the corner, no loose ball, and Young with it. So the Lady Comets get the ball and brings the ball up court. 6 remaining here in the fourth quarter. This game is high school games, not a lot of stoppage time. And when you get to the game, the things that you really want to look at the score, of course, are the timeouts and the fouls. We've got a couple of girls in foul trouble today on each team. Steinhoff's got, Dishman's also got 3. From that, nothing really to worry about. Number 3, no rebound, comes back Marionville. They're going to set Young again. That was Stein who pulled down. Smaller guard still pulling. It's going to be a foul. Here's the at Dishman 3. Oh, foot was barely. That's actually a really great call, because it's not even with that replay whether that's a 4 or whether a 4. But it's tough to tell if it's a 3 or 2. And that's hard to call in live action. That's really, you got to tip your hat to. That's a great play. Wright just barely gets nice hustle by McDonald. She hustles it back. She's got a 4-on-3, but slows it down. Young and then hits from 3. Oh, good. Rebound over, pulled down by Hallmeyer. Steinhoff brings it. Young didn't want to take it. You could tell. She hesitated, and then she figured, I've got the ticket. That's not reality. Usually when somebody take a shot and they hesitate like that, it's not going in when they put it back. Try to reset. Ederer down low. She's in the last couple of quarters. McDonald for the fourth quarter. So McDonald hits and back up 3 with 4:50 remaining in the quarter. Young to the back. So Acton, McDonald called for. That's going to be it. McDonald took it. First I thought McDonald's that, but I guess not. Young calls and gets the foul. Goes to Young. No word to Marionville. That's only her first. Marionville sends her to the backcourt. That's going to be stopped. They have guarding Steinhoff really close in that first half. Now they got Steinhoff gives it to McDonald. She finds it down low. And Ederer back over to Clark. And that's Gerling. Havens goes up to 5 points. Young from 3. Young's really just trying to take over right now. 6 shots have been 3s right now. They haven't gone in. She's kind of got the game that she likes so much is gets the ball back. Young has been most effective. She's been slashing to the basket. She's 1 for 7 from 3. And timeout for New because they've got a 5-point lead with 3:50. The thing about Young that's been about her game is that she's 7 from 3, but she's been so good going to the hoop. The last possession, she's kind of got. Dishman has been the only one that's been making jumpers really from the perimeter. And Young's a girl that's so good at the hoop. She's actually 5 for 8 on shots, 62. That's a great percentage. Anybody? But 7 is really, I'm sure. Marionville coaches are telling her, stop for those jumpers. Stop coming doing the Carmelo Anthony one dribble, not about doing anything else and putting up the. It's not really something that you want. 5, especially when Stein has 3 fouls and you're trying to at least uncomfortable give her a foul, so that way maybe she has to be a little bit less aggressive, or maybe you have to take somebody else on Young, which might be a better than Marionville. So both teams out of their titles, 39-30. New Haven leads with 3:50 in regulation. New Haven has the lead of the game, but it's only 6 points. This has been a close game all the way. About it to McDonald. She's trapped, but gets it back out to. Off with the left hand over to McDonald once again, and she finds Eder at the sign off at the top of the key. Remaining. Steinoff with the left hand goes right off the backboard, and it's New Haven ties that big game with 3.5 minutes remaining. All the way down court to right. One drive blocked. No, a foul on McDonald. New Haven not happy with that against the Shamrocks. But that's going to send right to the line. No foul against McDonald. Third team foul. Hits the first free throw, but she's on the line. 49.3, 27 of 75 in her 29 games played. Throw is up, off back rim, no good. Founded by Dishman, and she's going to be out. She's fouled. So Marion took the ball back once again. That go against New Haven's Kayla Eder, the third foul of the game. So now Eder is in a little bit of foul. Goes up and she's fouled, so a plethora of fouls now being called against New Haven. In the last 10 games, it seems like there have been 3 fouls called now. That one's going to be against Meyer. So Steinoff and Kallmeyer all picking up. Steinoff's got 4. It's really big. You don't want to get her 5 out. Dishman's at the line. And the first rattles in and out. Solid free throw. And gets to the line a lot of free throw attempts as she hits the second. 69% for the line. Trap on Steinoff, and she gets it still with the ball under the rim. Steinoff tries to go down side. She steps out of bounds. So press from Marionville. That's the first time they've really won a with multiple players in that. Usually it's just one person screaming. That's been screaming Steinoff. Now it's the whole team. They trapped her. She felt uncomfortable. She couldn't do anything. To her right. She likes going left more. Dishman on the outside. Right on the outside. Get the ball to Dishman, but she's being screwed by Kallmeyer, and there's going to be a good timeout called by Marionville. So we're going to take a quick 3:14 left in regulation. It leads Marionville 41. You're listening to the MSHSAA Class 2 semifinal between Marionville on foxwest.com. Welcome back to Mizzou Arena for the Class 2 MSHSAA semifinal between New Haven and Marionville. The game leads right now 41. We're coming out of a Marionville time, which was actually called from the bench for Ken Young, as Marionville was trying to get the ball around. Inbounded. Dishman's been solid, especially 3 for 5 from 3 on the 12 points. The second leading team behind Josie Young. Back out to Young on the elbow. Couple dribbles. Senses her dribble. Hands it back over to him. Right at the top of the to Young. Young with the left. She goes back up. Misses. Back on her miss. Goes back up. No good. And this time it's big. The rebound. That's her 10th rebound. 5 points and 10 rebounds. Dominating down low. Especially first quarter when she had 7 of those. Steinoff brings it up. Winding down 2.5 left. McDonald on the side. Her dribble and then loses it. Eder with the ball at the top of the key. Down low player trying to get it to Steinoff, and she does. New Haven 5 with 2:20 remaining. Steinoff behind the back, but then just out. Being checked by Stein, chasing her around and over to Kallmeyer. The court and back over to McDonald. And McDonald gets fouled by Hicks. That's a weird foul. That's a weird foul, fouling it down low, 2 feet away from the basket. You don't see that. It's not like take that to the hoop or put up a shot. You haven't seen anything from her today. It's anything hang around inside. So that's a weird foul. But nonetheless, New Haven inbounds once again. It's young fouls. So I'm not sure. In that, I'm not really sure what's going on right now. Are they intentionally fouling? These are the points where I had somebody else in the booth with me to ask, especially fouling with 2 minutes left in a 5-point. So minute 57 left, and looks like Marionville is already trying to get to the line. Interesting in a 2-point game that Marionville is already trying to send girls to the line. Interesting call by Ted. New Haven misses the first and back out. Hallmeyer gets the rebound and out. So my guess would be is probably trying to use it with confidence that they're not going to end, and they'll end up getting. New Haven has been so good on the day, and that continues. Their rebounding margin. Hallmeyer pulls that one away, and she's right here. Hallmeyer from the line, and she misses, and New Haven for this one comes down. Young brings it up, a 2-possession game. So kicks back out to the corner. 3 goes in and out. Rebound comes back to New Haven. That one is good. Curling's going to be fouled, and she'll go. How about this for Stephanie? About a perimeter player. She hasn't hit a free throw the entire season. So Gerling going to the line. Her free throw percentage is, I guess, as New Haven leads by 1:44 remaining. Winner moves on to the Gerling misses, so 3 missed front ends of 1 and 1. Young pushes up court and she's away. Ball's going to go back. So Marionville is a very interesting strategy. Or I should say, you are really trying to push it up and almost as if they're down 5 with seconds left when they're really down 5 with a minute left. The press is back on. Steinhoff it up, and she almost goes down, and there's going to be a foul. So that foul's called on Taryn Finn. Finn is checking Steinhoff in the first half, came back on actually helping. Struggled. It looked like minimal contact, and Steinhoff so foul nonetheless. Steinhoff's 3 for a day at the line. Make that 4. More 70% from the line, 39% from 3, 4% from the field. And she hits the second. New Haven matches its biggest lead, up 7 with 1:30. Here's she's had so much success going to the hoop, gotten away from it in the second half. There's trying to go to the hoop. She loses it, and the ball goes out of bounds and back to New Haven. So New Haven looking strong right now to go to the 1:23 left and a 7-point lead on the late. Going to be the inbounder here. Rocks. I guess now that's going to change. It's going to come in. Munze to the court. Call one inbounding this ball. They're going to get to Munze. Munze gets it back. Players are trying to beat this press. Play to get it all the way back to Stein, best free throw shooter, and there's the foul. Foul goes against Stein. That's her 3rd foul. Steinhoff 5 on the line, 17 points, 2 assists, a couple of clearly led this team. She does have the fouls. 6 for 6 from the line. She stepped up as much as anybody else. Haven leads by 8 with 1:06 left, trying to put this away at the line. Rachel Steinhoff. And she hits once again. So Steinhoff 7 for 7 from the line. 9 from 3, something that John would just salivate over. That's efficiency that those guys lost. Dishman from 3, and she switched 3 of the day for Dishman. And so as soon as New Haven takes a lead, Dishman says, no chance. This one's not over yet. Marionville still within 6. A couple sessions, a minute 8 left. Timeout Marionville. Coach Ted Young only has 1 left. Just look at the 3 from Dishman. That was actually spot up from the men's. Dishman really been hitting on those catch and shoots today. 6 from 3. She's a player that likes to likes to put the ball on the court, gets to the line a lot, but today she's really been a catch and shoot player, and she's filling in that role. 12, 15 points she has off the 3, and 3 of those 4 threes have actually catch and shoot situations. She now has 11 points. She's passed Josie Young. Young has kind of fallen off in the second half. She started 12th in the field, but she's missed 5 shots. Now 6 of 7, 14 points on 17 shots. Not something you love to see. So gets the ball. This is a big time right now by the Comets, just trying to force a turnover. They don't get the foul. They didn't get the and this time they get the foul, and they're going to send Munzik. Munzik also doesn't really go to the line. She gets her minutes. She gets her game. She shoots 162 field goals and only 12 free throw attempts. She gets them on the season. The first one is good, so New Haven goes 7 points. New Haven, a team that shoots 63% from the line, but 10 of 14. So they're making their shots, and they're making half it. Munzik hits the second one, so make that 11-15. Young brings the ball up. New Haven with a minute to go. The Shamrocks are now away from going to the Michigan Finals. So who they play? Coming his next game, but Young now. So Marionville from long range. First Dishman. Young. Marionville's within 5. They're going away with 49.1. And there's another called. Coach Ted Young at least trying to draw. As you see once again this shot from Young. Also on the catch, much like with the Dishman. Actually, the same place that Dishman just hit that on that previous possession. Marionville's hit 6 today. All of them have come from either 4 for 6 from 3 or who's 2 for 8 from 3. Attempted 3 of them has made it. So Marionville kind of living and dying by the 16 for 43 from 37%, but 3% from 3, so they've been efficient for the on the New Haven has only taken 2 from Munzik. All in, and there's the foul. So that's going to send Munzik line once again. With 12 free throw attempts coming into today. This is the playoffs. Things change. She's going to have at least 2 more shots. And who knows what inbounds, because it looks like New Haven has been liking the ball because they've really been screaming Steinhoff. Those inbounds. Munzik misses a free throw, and New Haven lead stays at 5. 47.4 seconds. Marionville down 5. One left. Second free throw is good, so Marionville down all the baskets right now. And for history, you know the way they've been playing. You could see a 3 here. But the hoop and makes it. You gotta take that back. No foul, they're not fouling. Then Munzik eventually does get fouled. She looked like she ran off about 4 or 5 seconds out there after the inbounds because she went by players, and Munzik's going back to shoot 2 more. I mean, it makes sense that Young go to the basket, and that's a good move. Go underhand, right hand. Young's now got 19, 8 of 19 shooting. You know, you're only down a couple of possessions. Try Munzik's hitting her free throws. This whole team's hitting their 3. Now 13 of 18 from the line. 4 for 5. Once again, now 5 for 6. So this team is putting away the competition. They're on last 10 from 3. And that one rattles in from Young. So Marionville not going down 3, and there's the foul once. They're going to send Munzik to the line one more time for 2 more shots. Young spot hits. Talking about shooting. Taking over the last couple of minutes. That one rattled around. I knew if it was going in, but now it's a possession game, and Munzik's got to make it. And she hits. So New Haven now 10 for the last 11 from the line. 19 of 20 from the line. Impressive performance pressure from high school kids. Munzik misses the second. It's a 2-possession game. All the way down court. Back over and over to Dishman. They don't need a 3. Dishman off the back. It's good. So Marionville 9 seconds left. The clock is still running on the inbounds. And there's the foul with 5.6 seconds remaining. Marionville has no more time. Remember that. They get the ball. They've got to run immediately. They don't have any timeouts. New Haven still has the timeouts. It looks like they're going to be taking some home with them. 5.6 seconds. Demi Gerling is at the line. Gerling 1 for 2 on the line, and she hits. So that makes it a 3-point. Marionville is going to have to take it. A shot or something. This one, okay, but here's New Haven calling the 3rd timeout of the game. Coach is going to talk to his girls. You talk about this game. It's been a battle of efficiency versus volume. New Haven is up 3 with 5.6 remaining. They're 18 for 5 from the field, shooting 50%. They haven't been taking their 2s. They've been working fine. They're 16 of 22. Impressive 73% free throw percentage. And then you go to the other side and you look at Marionville. 19 of 43 from the. That's 41%. 40% from 3. They've chucked up 8 of those, and they're only 4 for 8. So this has really been volume versus efficiency, and efficiency has a 3-point on volume. 5 seconds left. Winner goes to the finals to play the next game after this. That'll start at 40. Gerling trying to this game. She makes it. It might be a 2-possession game. 5.6 seconds remaining to arena. And she hits. Marionville's got to do something quickly. Sort of shot off the hand. Shot goes up. In, but it's New Haven is going to MSHSAA final. And the winner of the next game. A 1.52 win for New Haven. And Steinhoff leads her team with 19 points to that state final. That'll do it here from Mizzou for Fox Sports Midwest. I'm Fred Katz. We'll see you at the 140 broadcast coming in a few minutes.